Hey guys, I wanted to do a kind of mini Sephora and MAC haul. Just went out shopping with my mom today, went and had lunch, and I needed to pick something up at Louis Vuitton, and then that's another video that should already be up on my channel with a little bit of a story. But then I wanted to go to the MAC store while I was there, and I completely forgot that Sephora opened in that mall. So we went there. I do most of my Sephora ordering online because you always get 3 free samples. They always have some kind of promo where you get like a deluxe sample free in addition to that. And then you have all your rewards, and you can get rewards still at the Sephora store, but you don't get any of the other stuff. So I kind of just looked at a bunch of things I had saved on my Sephora account to see if I like them in person, like colors and matching up my skin and all that, lipsticks. And then I wasn't really going to buy anything at the store because I'd rather order it and get all the extra goodies with it. But there was one, I wanted to leave the store with something because I was there and I was excited. And I found something that wasn't on my list that I actually really liked, that I was surprised and did not expect. It's not something that I normally would have even noticed or anything. So it was good I walked around the store and found it that way. It's definitely not something I would have like looked at online actively or had any interest in. So I'm just going to get right into that. I will start, I guess, with Sephora. The first thing is something my mom bought me. Actually, she ended up buying me this and the other thing, but I wasn't intending to have her buy me the other thing. It was just something nice she did. But she got us each a pack of these. It's the Boscia Konjac Sponge Mini Trio. I don't know how you say it. It's like this. And I use the big one in the shower. I've got, right now, I think I have the clay one. The brown one's clay. The grayish black one is charcoal. The white one brightens. I don't really know what the magical thing in that is. And then they also have a green one. I forget what that one is. I forget what the green one is. I feel like that might be for, I can't remember if that's for acne or if it's green tea. I don't know. They make three, I'm pretty sure they make 4 different ones. And I use the big full-size one in the shower every single day, and I just switch through, you know, whichever one I happen to have backpiled from when I bought a bunch at the Sephora VIB sale. But these little ones are awesome for travel, and I did have the little clay one already before that came with like a little mini set by Boscia that I bought that had like the cleansing oil, the little sponge, and I feel like maybe a lotion or something, I don't really remember. But I used that for a long time because you just take it to the hotel or whatever, wet it, hydrate it up, use it, and then when you bring it home, just let it sit out and dehydrate, and it gets completely hard and dry again. And I just put it back with my travel stuff, and then next time I travel, I take it with me, and I was able to do that for a while. Obviously, just when you rehydrate it, wash it good in the shower, and then put your stuff on, use it on your face. Gradually it starts to kind of shrink and not be as firm, and you'll know that's when it's time to throw away and get another one. But I thought having the 3 of these would be great for travel, and they are individually sealed, so I can just get around to use one up and then I'll go into the next one. So that's cool. My mom got a pack of these as well because I gave her one of the big ones when I bought a bunch at the sale, yeah, the VIB sale, and she really loves it. So got a pack of those. I thought that was cool. I'm pretty sure this 3-pack was about the same price as one of the big ones, so I don't know. I thought, I mean, the big ones are kind of expensive. I think they're $16. I want to say they're like $16, and I know this was $16, which $16 is kind of expensive for the big one, but if that's how much the big one costs, I think this was a good deal to be the same price. Yep, 3 different ones, and they'll last a while. Then I'm going to save the other item I got for last. First, I'll tell you my 100-point perk that I got was the Tarte Guard SPF 30, which I believe this is for your face specifically, isn't it? I've been using it on my face. I bought what I thought was the full-size one of these a while ago, and I saw a way bigger one in the store, so apparently I just have like the small one or the medium, I don't know. But these 100-point perk ones are these are 0.23 ounces, which is a good amount, and this stuff's pretty expensive. I think it's $32 for the big one. I don't know how much I paid for the one I have, which I thought was the big one, totally isn't. And then these have a good amount in them, and I've already got 4 from 4 separate orders I made, and they're not on the website anymore. So when I was at the store today, I was really excited to see that they still had these. So I redeemed 100 of my points and got that. Alright, now the item that I never ever would have found on the website or looked at or care about or anything is a Clinique product. I have a couple Clinique things. I don't really know. I think I have one Clinique blush, maybe an eyeshadow, but they're like things my mom gave me. It's not a brand I usually buy. Skincare wise, I have some of their things, but makeup, I think I have one lipstick. Anyway, it's called a Black Honey Affair, all about shadow palette. It looks like this in the package. And they had a whole bunch of these, like, not a whole bunch, they had like 4 different ones. They had pinks, they had neutrals, I don't remember what the other 2 were, but like in one section. And then they had a section that was specifically black honey, and they had a lipstick, which I know Makeup by Tiffany D has talked about that she really likes. I tried that out. I don't really care for it on myself. It's not my style. They also had a gloss in black honey. Right, yeah. They had a gloss in the black honey. I want to say maybe an eyeliner, and then they had this palette. So I don't know if it's like a limited thing. This is just like all mirrored. There's my camera. It's actually a decent mirror. You could actually look in this and like apply makeup and stuff. You're not that warped in the center. I don't know. It's pretty. It's this nice little thin compact. And then when you open it up, it looks like this. And ooh, let me just take off the plastic so you don't get as much glare. It's just such an interesting mix of colors. Like, it's perfect for me. You've got like a nice beautiful shimmery white over here. Then these 4 here are kind of like in the neutral range, like really wearable neutrals. And then over here, these are all purples, but like these 2 are colors I wear, like, definitely. I love purples, and these are so pretty. And then this last one on the end is kind of a smoky shade with a purple undertone. It looks a little more blue on camera. I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch these for you. It's got this nice big mirror, and then it comes with a nice little brush that, you know, has the standard sponge applicator that I feel like everyone has abandoned and hates now. This is like your starter sponge, and then you move on to brushes, but it has both. So that's kind of nice. Because these are still good for like when you take your brush and you just like pack it on. Wouldn't this be better for packing? I feel like these kind of get a bad rep. I don't use them either, but let's bring that back for packing on colors. And this is good for blending or, you know, painting it on. Let me tell you the names of the colors. I'm going to start with the white one, Sugarcane. Next one is Hazy. The next one's Black Honey. Then Lucky Penny. Then dark brown shade of Morning Eva Quad. Okay. Then CG Purple Pumps. Oh wait, forget the CJ part. I'll get back to that. Purple Pumps. Then Lavender Out Loud, and then Graphite. Now I can tell you that 1, 2, 3 of these have numbers on them. 4 of them have numbers on them. 2 of them have letters. I'm kind of thinking that the Lucky Penny and the dark brown shade of Morning Java Quad. This is really weird. I'm gonna go with the one that says dark brown shade of the Morning Java Quad. Literally means they have a quad called Morning Java, and it's the dark brown shade from that. So you can also get it in that. And then Lucky Penny, I kind of feel like might be exclusive to this because it doesn't have a number or anything. But then like Sugarcane has 1A, Hazy has 23, Black Honey has 02, Purple Pumps has CJ, Lavender Out Loud has 3R, and Graphite has 33. So I'm thinking they might sell those individually, and that's a way that you can find them if you don't want them in the palette. This is really strange. Dark brown shade of Morning Java Quad. So apparently in the Morning Java Quad it must not have a name, and this is how they're letting you know it's the same one. Let me go ahead and swatch some of these for you. The light purple, the dark purple. Now of course I swatched these in the store and they were a little bit brighter because they've been, you know, they're not, when they're brand new packed, I feel like they're sometimes not as highly pigmented as after you start using them a little bit and they get a little creamier. Alright, so here's these. So this one is Lavender Out Loud. This one is Purple Pumps. This one here is the Black Honey. And this one is Sugarcane. And I don't know, I've got like all kinds of stuff on my hands, but oh, those swatched pretty well, I'd say. I like to use that like on the inner corner, so I like that it's not like super ba-bam in your face. But those swatch pretty good. I didn't really rub my fingers much, I just kind of put them in there, and then those are really pretty, and I feel like they would be buildable, and that Black Honey color is a really pretty brown. So that is the end of my Sephora purchase. I really like this. I'm so excited. It was so nice of my mom to buy for me. Okay. This is so funny. It's nice to be shopping at Sephora with her. I remember 100 years ago, like my mom always had like Estee Lauder and Chanel and like nice makeup, but we'd go shopping at the mall. And this is when I was a kid, like little, not wearing like legit high-end makeup. But I do remember she always used to, when she bought Estee Lauder, they'd have like the gift sets that come with all the like cutesy little, I don't know, the gift sets. They always came with like a bunch of lipstick and mascara and eyeshadows and like a whole bunch of stuff to try. And oftentimes she would either give me her gift set, or she'd just make sure to make 2 separate purchases so that we each got a gift set, and I'd have that makeup, and that was like super awesome to me when I was a kid. But I remember when I was like really little, before I was like really wearing makeup, I remember shopping at the dollar store in the mall. It wasn't like the dollar store, I don't remember what it was called, it was just a dollar store, not a chain or anything, and they used to have makeup, and I remember shopping with her there and picking out these bright pinks and these crazy colors, and some of them were pretty good quality, some of them were really crappy, but I remember doing that, so it's kind of cool and nostalgic to think about like being little and shopping for makeup with my mom, and then now as an adult shopping for like real makeup with my mom. So it was a nice day. Anyway, on to MAC. I went there for 2 reasons. One was I wanted to go ahead and get my Complete Comfort Cream, which I talked about in my favorite face creams video, which I'll go ahead and link down below. This is definitely one of my long-term favorites, and I have not had a new jar of it in quite a while, and I wanted to get one. I change up what face creams I use just because my face gets used to things. It looks like this. I don't really know what it smells like. It's a little bit cosmetic-y, if that makes sense. It's not like a, I don't know, it smells cosmetic-y. But anyway, I really wanted to get this again because I do change up what I use because my skin seems to get used to things and it doesn't work as well anymore. So I just wanted to add that back into my routine. And I wanted to have it because I missed it. It's good stuff. Just so you know that it's Complete Comfort Cream. It's a face lotion, and it kind of tones down redness in your face if you have it. And I have occasional acne, not so bad anymore, but I definitely have some rosacea and eczema and just dry patches and stuff that get red. So I've got that, and that's why I went there. Main reason. Then the other reason was I was shopping on MAC.com, and I had like 10 lipsticks in my shopping cart in all these different pink colors, and I was like, you're gonna get those and you're not gonna like half or more of them. It's just, they never look the same online in my opinion, and a lot of them were like cult favorites and classics, and you get all pulled into the hype of that and you want to get what everyone says is great and that they love. Like Saint Germain is a favorite, and I do absolutely love that. It's one of my favorites. I understand why. But like one of the ones I looked at was Snob. It's nice, but honestly, to me, on my hand, it looked like what I was wearing earlier today, not this. I was wearing the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Sydney. Looks like this, and honestly it's what Snob looked like to me, and it was kind of matte, and I like this, and I'm cool with paying $3 or whatever for NYX, but I just didn't see the need to have it by MAC for $16. It's not a color I'm in love with. So anyway, that was the whole point of checking out the lipsticks before I bought them. So I looked at them all. They didn't have 3 of the ones I wanted to see. What were they? I wanted to see High Tea, let me check. What is this doing? Sorry guys. Here we go. I wanted to check out Real Doll, High Tea, and Hollywood Charisse, and they didn't have any of those. Real Doll, the woman didn't even know what I was talking about. And Real Doll was one of the colors in the Barbie line. Like, I'm remembering this now, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know if this is, like, they made it into, obviously it's not the Barbie one, but it's on their website as available, so I don't know if it's the same color as that one, in which case I know what color that is and I definitely want it, or if it just has the same name. I don't know, but I'm gonna go to Macy's and look at their MAC selection and hope that they have it. And then High Tea is something that Makeup by Tiffany D talks about a lot, and I've heard about it so many times, and she's been wearing it forever, she said, and it's like, I want to see it. We're both pale, we're both, well, she was blonde, she's going a little brunette now, but I'd like to check it out, it might be nice. And then Hollywood Charisse just looks really nice online. So I couldn't see those 3, but of all the other ones, I only liked one. I mean, a couple of them were like nice, but I didn't need to get them. So the only one I ended up getting was Milan Mode. Why am I showing the container? It's a MAC container. They all look the same. Looks like this. And this is not something I ever would have picked out. I'm glad that this looked pink online, because in person it does not look pink to me. And then it's actually pretty pale. It's not that dark color payoff wise, but it has all these little tiny micro glittery sparkly things in it that are really pretty. It's what I'm wearing right now, and it's, like I said, it's not a huge color payoff, but it's pretty, and I like the sparkly colors out in the light. I imagine you could put a gloss over this and it would look really nice, or you could put a darker color underneath with this over it if you just wanted like the sparkliness. But I like it, so I got it. It's the only one that I got. And if it looked like it looks in person online, I never even would have looked at it in person. So then the other thing I got, I don't remember who talked about this, but I thought it was the greatest idea ever. I'm actually kind of afraid. I don't know if it's the greatest idea ever, but it's called Lip Erase. And I guess it's also a lip balm. It says whatever. They have it in pale and then they have it in medium, are the only two colors. It looks like this. I wonder if Makeup by Tiffany is the one who talked about this. I really don't remember, but it looks like this, and it is basically a concealer for your lips. So you just put this on and it's gonna like mute out their natural tone, and then when you put lipstick over it, hypothetically, the lipstick color is gonna stand out even more because it's going on to like paleness versus whatever natural shade of pink, brown, red, whatever your lips have. So it kind of like turns off the natural color of your lips so the lipstick will shine through, because this will be the base for it. Like I said, I got the pale shade. This is a pretty good size container. I can't imagine ever going through this. Like it's not deep, but it's pretty big. So we'll see. I'm just concerned about the texture on my lips, because if it's like a concealer, I've tried putting concealer on my lips. To me, it feels like a matte lipstick that kind of like dries you out and gets chalky and kind of chunks up, and I don't want that. I'm hoping since this one is actually made for your lips, that it'll be good. That is everything I bought at Sephora and MAC. I'm gonna go ahead and show you something I got in the mail today. This is just off of eBay, but it fits what I'm talking about. This is a collection that I can't say I missed out on, because I actually bought some of it for collectible purposes and then decided I don't need this, I'll get rid of it, whatever, and returned all of it. And now here we are years later, and it's going for a lot of money on eBay, and you can't get it anymore. I'm like, what? Why did I not keep what I bought? And plus, I want to collect limited edition MAC lipsticks now. So I got me some Hello Kitty MAC lipstick. This one is in Fashion Muse, which I think is a really cute, clever name. And then the packaging just looks like this. It's got a Hello Kitty on it. It's really cute. And it is this like pinky lavender shade. It's actually pretty light. Looks like, you can see it. I think it's a frost. Let me confirm. Nope, it's a glaze, not a frost. Looks like that, and I like purpley pinks. I like light purpley pinks. I hate, I don't even know what to, like, I guess mauve. Yeah, if you get like a dark or bright pink that has purple in it, I hate it. I hate those so much. But if you get a light color, like a pinky lilac sort of shade, that's like my favorite. I love light pinks with blue undertones. I'm strange. Anyway, that is my new Hello Kitty lipstick. It's unused and all that, and made sure to buy it from someone reputable and da-da-da-da-da. But that is my new Hello Kitty MAC lipstick from long ago. That is everything I got makeup wise today. Thank you for watching. I'll go ahead and link something down below. Did I say I'd link something? When I watch this through, if I said I'd link something, I will link whatever it is down below. And if I didn't say that, I'm just crazy and you can ignore this part of the video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy these types of videos. I definitely appreciate your viewership. Thanks for watching.